Maybe it makes me selfish. Maybe I should just be happy with what I have. You know what? There's nothing wrong with wanting more. Actually, duality does exist in the human experience, and you can be extremely grateful for all the blessings you have in your life and still want to strive for more. I think that that's possible, and in my life, I'm not gonna guilt myself for wanting more. So anyways, that's what we're gonna do starting today. Today is Sunday, so it's the perfect day to start. We're setting ourselves up for the week on Sunday so that when we go into Monday, all the prep has already been done. Step one was buying this camera that I'm recording on because it's something that I've been wanting to invest in a while, and I would just keep putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And I was like, no, I can use my phone. I don't need a camera. I don't need better. I can make do with what I have. You see that this is a theme? And I was like, you know what? No. I have my phone, and it's also okay if I want something better to record and invest in. So that's what I did. I'm going to be documenting everything that I'm doing to try and get better in life. And you can't control everything. Like, you can't control opportunities or other people or whatever, but we all know the saying, you can control yourself. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm all bundled up and ready to go to my workout class. It is a bit of a walk and it's so cold outside, but I'm not gonna let that stop me from getting my workout in. I feel like a Sunday night workout will just really like get me set up so well for the week. Like, I'll get all my endorphins flowing. Doing a Pilates and yoga combo class at Sweat and Tonic. Just got home from Pilates. My legs are so freaking wobbly. Every time I go to Pilates, it starts off and I'm like, this is so easy. And then you get to the pulses and I'm like, like, it's not even like my abs or anything. It's my lower back that gives out every time in Pilates, but that's okay. That's why I keep going, because I want better for myself. I want to feel stronger. I want to feel better in my body. So yeah, everybody wants a body that's tea. So I'm super musty. So now I'm gonna take a shower, and then I have all of this to clean. Like, look at my counter. Like, this has been here since Halloween. This is like my clown accessories. This is gonna be dinner. This is a really cute sweater that I got from the Tim Hortons shop. Look at that. It's literally so cute on it. We need to reset this. Okay, I am everything showered and moisturized. My space is clean. I still have to change my sheets for the night. That's the last thing I have to do. Duvet and I, we beef. We're not friends. Probably going to read and journal a little bit and then go to bed early, because I'm hoping that I wake up early tomorrow. Back when I used to wake up like at 5:36 in the morning and like meditate and have a routine for myself, like, life was great. And I really enjoyed that, like just having some time for yourself before you start work. So hopefully I get up tomorrow morning, because I want to have better mornings. How many times have I said better in this vlog?
All the people around you who are miserable, who you know you are in your villain arc, really learn to...
Not the best blow dry that I've ever done, but for 11 p.m. on a Sunday and how quick I did it, it's fine. This side is like going out and like this side is like flat, but it's okay. It's done. Now I can go to bed with dry hair, in fresh sheets, fully moisturized, ready to take on the week. Alexa, turn the light off.
Okay.
It's now around close to 11:30. I'm really happy with how my Sunday went. I got a lot done. I moved my body. I washed my hair, like, just feel really well set up for the week ahead. And now I get to go to sleep in my fresh sheets, and I really hope that I wake up tomorrow and I continue the momentum on Monday and throughout the week. And I hope you'll join me on my journey. Good night. Okay, so for my outfit, I'm gonna wear this black dress with this sweater top over it. And I wanna wear these new long boots that I got, so I think that they would look quite chic under here. And then I might throw on some stockings, might not. Alexa, what's the weather in Toronto today?
In Toronto, Ontario, it's 1 degree Celsius with flurries. Today's forecast calls for more of the same, with a high of 5 degrees and a low of 0 degrees.
Okay, so it's not that cold today, so maybe we won't do the stockings. Okay, I changed my mind. I think that I might do this dress with this blouse over top. I think it'll look really cute. And this is a new blouse, so I'm excited. I want to wear something new, I think, to start off my new beginnings. But how does it look is the question. I don't know, is it cute? I have to see, like, full length. Oh no, that is not giving what I hoped it would give. I have to leave in like 10 minutes, so I might try this with, oh, I don't know. I'm gonna try it with this dress under because it's a bit skinnier. Okay, this already looks infinitely better, and I think the boots will go. This is so good. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 8:11 a.m.
Okay, I gotta leave in 4 minutes, so perfect timing. I'm gonna put on a lip to match my outfit, and I'm gonna probably put on some statement earrings. I think they would look cuter with this outfit. Okay, these are the earrings I went with. This is a little black coat that I have on, and this is the final look. I need to get a full-length mirror. Actually, this one, once this is up, I'll be able to do like full-length fits, but for now, this is what we get. It's 8:15 on the dot, so I'm gonna go. Just got home from work and I'm gonna immediately change into my workout clothes because if I sit down, I'm not getting up. I know that enough. Gotta create systems that work for you. You know, like when you learn something about yourself and how you operate, if you don't then apply that learning, you're just sabotaging yourself, okay? So let's change. Part of this new journey is to buy things or invest in things that obviously make me excited to do the things that I want to do. So like, for example, if you want to work out more, buy more workout clothes. If you want to create content, buy a tripod, maybe a camera, etc., etc. You get the point. You can apply it to yourself however you want. I bought this top from Lululemon. It's nothing special, but it's so cute. It's got the little like Lululemon right there, and it's just got a cute little cutout, and it's just like a basic black tee, but it really cinches you in. I don't know if you can tell. It's so soft. It's so soft. Okay, so I decided that instead of going to the gym, I'm going to just do yoga, and that's for a few reasons. One, my legs are like pretty tight from Pilates yesterday, so I'm gonna go and stretch them out. Two, I just did my hair last night and I don't want it to get all gross and sweaty only today. Like, I need to know like how the girls manage working out hair wash days and whatever, and clearly as I do it more, like I'll get the hang of it, whatever. But for right now, I'm just gonna do some yoga to mitigate that problem. Post yoga, I feel so calm and relaxed as always. And oh my God, I completely forgot that my Lululemon order came in. So I'm gonna go downstairs and pick that up now. It's like a little reward for doing my yoga. Okay, here is the set. You're not even ready for this color. Like, hello? Love the crisscross in the back. I was really looking for a sports bra with like a fun back, so this is it, and I love the color. No, I forgot to defrost some protein. I have no meat defrosted. Fuck. See, now usually in this scenario, I would give up and be like, you know what? It's a takeout kind of day. But, however, comma, I can just make do. I have a ton of veggies that I need to use up, and I have eggs. That can be my protein. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make veggie and egg fried rice, okay? Why? Because I want to eat better. This is all a journey of better. So yeah, I'm gonna make some egg fried rice, use up the veggies I have, be smart with not only the money that I spent on groceries, but also how I want to nourish my body. And also my fried rice is always banging, so it's gonna be delish. So here we go. Broccoli. So update, I showered, did my skincare, and now I'm in bed. I'm just working. Another part of wanting better for myself is wanting to pursue my goals and work on them outside of obviously like my regular 9 to 5, which I'm really grateful for and I'm actually really enjoying, but just to work on my own personal goals, you know, and it's like 10:20 to be doing this at this time. A week ago, there's no way I would be doing this. I would just be like probably ordering dessert and watching Netflix and just like being like, oh, like I can't, I'm tired. But tonight I am committed to my goals, and even if I do a little bit, it's okay. I need to like do this in parts. I'm somebody that can sometimes really struggle with all or nothing mentality, and a big part of wanting better for myself is training myself to do things in increments instead of all or nothing, because nothing is nothing and then all gets too overwhelming, and eventually it's a cycle that leads to me not wanting to do anything. Figured out how to get the photos and videos off of my new camera and onto my laptop, and that may seem like it is a very easy task, but you know what? It's one small step. Like that's the starter step. Morning. So I was like working on my goals last night for so long. I like genuinely reached flow state, and like by the time I was done working on what I am passionate about and care about, I looked at the time and I was like, oh, it's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m. and I am definitely feeling exhausted today. I've done a lot of work for my actual job this morning, and it's lunchtime now. And while I am tired and would love a nap, I have a few things that I need to pick up. I'm gonna try and do some laundry when I come home. Laundry is my least favorite chore to do. And because my IKEA dresser is not built yet, another reason why I don't want to do laundry is because when I do it, like where am I gonna put it away? There's not really a lot of place to put it away. Like my closet in my bedroom is already overflowing, and this was like the solution for that. But until this is built, I don't really know where to put my clothes. So they just sit in my dryer. Like so, and then I just pick out what I need. Like this is my dresser right now, but my laundry is overflowing, so I need to figure it out. The outfit, not sure why I'm in this like all brown ensemble from dark to light, but I don't have to go too far, so even if I look crazy, I'll be okay. Gonna grab probably 3 of these because I shop a lot and they're probably gonna get used up really quick. The goods have been acquired. I think like a part of like wanting better for yourself and your life, like a lot of things are like romanticized, like get the workout class and get the new clothes and like all the fun stuff, right? That you're like, okay, yes. But I think what's not talked about a lot is like, part of that is making sure you're taking care of yourself in the boring ways too. Getting like your boring groceries that you just need in your house, and like making sure you're doing that like in a timely way, so you're not like, I don't know, like out of toilet paper for weeks, or like out of something that you really need for weeks, and then you're just like, you know what I mean? There's so many fun things about adulthood, but there are so many responsibilities, and some of them are boring. And toilet paper, and Lysol wipes, clips for my hair, because I've been trying to do like new hairstyles and stuff and really enjoying them, and I think these would look really cute if I like clip them like along here. Floss, see, like again, like super boring things that you just need that you might forget about, but it's important to re-up when you have to. So floss and just the hangers that I needed. I usually just get these like black velvet ones, and I like them all to match. So I just got 3 sets of 4. So that is 12 hangers that I got, and I'm sure I'll need more in a second, but this should do for now. Like I literally have my shopping on that chair. You can see there's clothes on there. That's my shopping that I had nowhere to put. So we're gonna hang it up. We're gonna put away these toiletries and then hopefully do some laundry. I'm so tired, shocker. I stayed up till freaking 1 in the morning, but I'm not mad about it because I had a lot of fun working on my personal projects. But I'm literally so tired that I almost like left my hangers. Like, are you ever like that? Like you go shopping for something, you pay and then you don't grab it. And the lady was like, and I was like, thank you. So anyway, that's how exhausted I am. I already had a chai today, but I think I might need to have a coffee as well. Like it's one of those days. Okay, I'm about to leave for dinner and 2 of my friends got engaged. So I want to take them a little something. I have this, which is from Italy, and they got engaged in Italy. So I'm like, okay, this is perfect, but this is like a sparkling red. And then I also have like a Prosecco, and this is giving more like celebration. So I don't know which one I should take. I think I'm gonna take this one. It's more on theme. I have this bag from something that I purchased. So I think I'm just gonna write like Mr. and Mr. on here really quickly, but I'm famously like not the best at crafts. So we'll see how this turns out. And then I'm just gonna put this in here. Oh my God, and I should write a little card as well. And I have to leave like now. So I'm gonna do this right now. A quick little fit check. This is the dress that I'm wearing, stockings, and my new favorite boots for the season. And I'm just gonna do a quick quote over top. I just have like a little card that I hand wrote them. I just have this card set that I used. It's very like super simple. I mean, it's not the cutest, but you know, it's a thought that counts. So this jacket, this purse, and we're gonna go. Bye. Cheers to Mark and Anthony. Happy engagement. Oh, that's
Thank you. That's so sweet.
And Alexia.
So sweet. And Alexia.
I mean, get yourself in it.
Yeah, get all. I know. You gotta get
And thank you for planning this. This is so cute.
I am back from dinner. Dinner was so fun. They got engaged in Italy, and like hearing their story and stuff like was awesome. A set of friends of mine, like they are so just like lovely, and like they're so like, I don't know how to describe it. Like they're just like happy people. I think like throughout my life I've been friends with a lot of like miserable people, as I'm sure we all come across like miserable people, and you know that impacts the way that they show up in relationships and stuff. But like this set of people, they just seem so like happy and nice to be around, and like everybody's laughing and everybody's just like wanting well for everyone else and curious about like what's going on in, you know, the other's life and stuff. So yeah, it was just like really nice. It was really fun. And I don't know, it's just like going out. I feel like when you work a 9 to 5, or in general, like whatever you work, it's really important to not live for your weekends. Like it's really important to just go out. Like it was a random Tuesday night and we just went out to dinner. And it was so nice, like genuinely so nice. I just got a text from this guy that stopped me as I was like strutting to Joey's for dinner. And he asked for my number and stuff. And like, now that I'm older, like I have criteria. So like I was like strutting down and he stopped me and like obviously was like, oh, like, can I get your number? I was like, listen, like I'm gonna be late for dinner. Like I have to go. But I'm gonna ask you 3 quick questions, and based on your answers, you might get my number. 1, what's your name? 2, how old are you? And 3, what do you do for work? Because I think those are good, important, like core questions. Like I need to know what you do for work, because my God, have I dated men in the past with 0 ambition. And I do not want that again. And also I need to know your age, because I feel like when you're in your 20s, it's hard to tell whether somebody's like on the like younger side or the older side or in the middle. Like, I don't know. Like, obviously if somebody's like baby faced and 21, like I can tell, but like 20, I would say like 4 to like 29, like you never know. So I liked the answers and I gave him my number. I don't know if I'm gonna see him because I'm not really like focused on men right now, but like whatever. I'm 3 days into my journey of just like getting my life together, and part of that journey includes no gardening and just like no excessive sugar and no excessive phone time, just like nothing excessive that's bad for you. Obviously, like if you're trying to reset your life, you have to reset your bad habits. And like I said, I'm only 3 days into this, but I'm already feeling just so much better, like so much more energized, so much like happier. Like at the end of the day, I go to bed feeling so content, and I do my nightly prayer feeling so grateful, and I rest well, and then that's that. So it's been really nice, and I'm like doing a lot of like little things every day because I'm not like so busy in these like bad routines and habits that I'm just used to doing. So I'm not like rotting all the time. Let me pick up after myself. Let me throw in a load of laundry. I feel like, you know, people say it all the time. It's like, oh, right when you come home, it's like when you should like hang up your coat, put your shoes away, whatever, right as you do it, right? But a lot of time we just like throw our coat, throw our shoes, go on with our day, and that's kind of like how we do it, like a lot of things. It goes back to the quote of like, how you do one thing is how you do everything. And then it's like, now you just have these like piles of things like around your apartment. It feels so overwhelming to clean. I've just been doing those little things, you know? And it's given me this journey so far. And again, I'm only 3 days in, so it's crazy that I'm already saying this, but it's given me the capacity to do so many like little things throughout my day that help to keep me on track and help me feel good in my space and what I'm doing. And I know that these little things have a compounding effect, and I can't wait to see what that effect is going to be, you know, in a few months and in, you know, as time goes on. Like I know it'll all compound and make for a better life. I'm really grateful to be in this place because I'm not delusional to the fact that like sometimes life can be really hard, and getting yourself in the mindset that I'm in right now, even that is like too much to ask of yourself in like certain times in life. So I'm just grateful that like I have the capacity to be able to go on this journey, and I hope to continue to have the motivation and the devotion to the future that I want for myself, because like I said, my life is great and I could have kept doing all the things I was doing and maintained, you know, my current life, but it's like I flipped the script and now I'm looking at it like I love my current life and I'm so grateful to be here, and I know that I can use this as a launch pad for all of the things that I want out of life and see for myself in life, if I play my cards right, you know? And that's what I wanted to do. So I'm actually having a lot of fun on this journey. My energy is better, and I do believe in like attracts like and things like that. So again, I'm sure the compounding effects will show for themselves. I've been on this journey, and when I'm bored, I'm not like, oh, let me eat some sugar, let me garden, let me put on a TV and numb myself, let me scroll. Like, because I have the time to be bored, I'm like, oh, let me edit that video, why not, and just throw it up, who cares, let me just do that. Or let me just address that pile of dishes in my sink, or let me just like vacuum super quick because the floor is bothering me. Like all of these little things, like I know it sounds so basic, like it sounds so basic, like this is nothing revolutionary like, but I think in today's society it can be really hard given like our relationship with dopamine. I'm literally reading a book about it. But it's true, like, and so I think we shouldn't be too harsh on ourselves, where if we can't do things that are basic and obvious, because we can't do those things doesn't mean it's always our fault, because our society is like programmed in a way that things are instant and our attention is very distracted and divided, and so many things are like pulling us in a million different directions. I don't think that we should be too hard on ourselves when we behave in ways that we're programmed to, and when our current society is set up in a way to tap into that programming, and essentially keep us sort of locked in on different things. I don't know if I'm not explaining what I want to say the best, but I think my point has come across. Another like small change that I've seen is I'm a lot quicker to make decisions. Like I was thinking about my birthday, and I was quick to be like, you know what? Why don't I just like book a trip for my birthday and like round up the troops and do that? I was thinking about how I don't drink enough water, and I was like and I was like, you know what? Let me buy this freaking tumbler. And why? Because I had a clearer mind, and because I was like, this is something that I need. I don't care that it costs $40 because I know that I'm going to use it. Like I'm actually going to use it. If I was just going to buy this, or if I was just going to buy 10 of these and just have them just for the sake of having every single color and drop, like that doesn't make sense to me. But for me personally, I know that if I have something with a straw, I'm going to drink a whole bunch more water than if something is with a cap. That's just me personally. And since I've had this, I definitely have 2 of these every single day, and that's over 2 liters of water, which is what you should be having, as opposed to maybe like the measly 4 glasses of water I was having before. I'm also the kind of person that when I'm locked in on something, it's really hard for me to break my focus. So even like breaking my focus to get up and pour myself a glass of water, like that's not something that I'm gonna do because I'm locked in. But if I'm just locked in and this is right next to me, I don't have to like break that focus. I can just, you know. So anyway, this water bottle is my point with this rambling on with the water bottle, is that you should have an understanding of how you operate and what works for you and what doesn't. And you should, if you're able to, invest in the things that cater to the way that you are and the way that your brain works. And you got to be really honest with yourself if what you're doing really is helping you or harming you. And I think a lot of times that can be hard, because we can really rationalize a lot of our bad habits away. And again, if that's a phase that you're in, maybe you engaging in those bad habits is what's keeping you going. You know what I mean? It really depends on the context of your life and what works for you. But the reason I'm going on this journey is because I want better for my life, and I'm coming from a place of privilege, I have to say, where I feel secure enough in my life that I can focus on self-actualization, right? Like if we look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs, this is my favorite thing that I've ever learned in psych, even though it's the most basic thing that you learn in Psych 101, but it's one of my favorites because it really resonates with me, and I think it's so true. Like basically the hierarchy of needs is like the bottom of the pyramid is like food, water, shelter, clothing, and as you go up it goes to like money, relationships, self-actualization is like the top of the pyramid, right? And the idea is that wherever you are on the pyramid, you can only really focus on that or the next step up. So if you're struggling, you know, God forbid, if you're struggling to get food or shelter, you're not going to be thinking about self-actualization, which is like, oh, how can I go to therapy and work on my childhood trauma to be a better person? Like you're not going to think about that when you're out here like starving, God forbid, you know. I am at a good enough position within the triangle to actually focus on like, okay, I'm good here, and what can I do now to make my life even better? And that's amazing, because I've definitely been in positions where maybe, you know, things were not as secure. If you're struggling with your mental health, or you're in, you know, scarcity mindset, if you don't feel super secure in your job, and or you don't like your job, or you're miserable in your job, like there's so many different things, you know, in life that can take our attention away from us, and that we rightfully may not be able to think about anything else, because, you know, those things are all consuming. I am able to go on this journey and do this for myself, and I think that if anybody's not in that place, like give yourself grace and do what you can. And if you can't do much, just know you're already doing everything that you can. Like you can only operate within your capacity. So I'm just grateful that my capacity has gone up, and I think when your capacity does go up, you owe it to yourself to elevate. That's that on that. Cheers. Good night.